Okay, I'm here. I wonder if they're going to allow us to port over our characters, or at least just remember the amount of skill points that we have and stuff, so that way we can build on a new server, have our blueprint points and stuff, and just not go through the entire story again. I would imagine that might be in the works, but I cannot say for sure. Taking a surprisingly long time to load. Super early? Is it super early? It's like 2 hours earlier. See, I need to figure out how this Landsrad shit works. Also, holy moly. Parks got absolutely BTFO'd. Exclusive tool import rights. Access to a Landsrad tool vendor. So in theory, a Landsrad tool vendor would be accessible. Oh wow, they let you just take naps in public? Brady's one. Okay, what does it mean? On the second floor? It's on the second floor, I think. At level 94. Those that require voices 3, yeah, those are stupid expensive.
For they bind us together as a proud people. Embrace the arts and sciences under the guidance of House Harkonnen.
Where are the damn stairs? Maybe I have to go to the Atreides base vendor in order to have access. Close to 200 div. Yeah, that's not good.
You are not.
We absolutely are recognized by the Landsrad. Go fuck yourself. Wait, there are vendors to the sides.
House Harkonnen bids me to welcome and trade with those who hold the esteem of the Landsrad.
There we go. These are not very useful. Young Sparky Mark 6 could be good. 215,000, almost all of my money. Compact compactor. I might actually want this one. I need spice-infused plastanium dust, though.
It would seem the
So that's the one, that's the vendor, that's the tool vendor.
without
Okay, so it's this vendor I have access to. The tool.
House Harkonnen bids me to welcome and trade with those who hold the esteem of the Landsrad.
I think this is probably the prio. Sparky is okay, but meh. This one's weird. I'll grab this one. I wonder what the methods of getting money are in the game, because as far as I'm aware, the only way I've been getting money is just completing quests. Big budget robot uses a specific elegant hubris. Oof. 2 seeds. That is crazy. $400 div. Oh, they know it's good then, huh? Budget. Yes, a very budget elegant hubris at 400 div. Almost a fucking mirror. That's absolutely absurd. Also, I'm gonna re-add the chat. Maybe I should move it so that it's like above my character's head. Like right there. Not that big though. I need to like only show the past 3 or 4 messages, I would say. Let me know if this is still readable. Big dex and big strength aura effect nodes. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. It's on restream. Overlay. So Landsrat is way down. I take a left.
My apologies.
I'm afraid.
I only trade.
House Atreides welcomes trade with those favored by the Landsrat.
Okay, so it's the same stock. Mark 5 holds. Not bad. Everyone just wants tools. Can't quite. Haga, Haga. Haga, Haga. Okay. We have 4 quests in Haga Basin. That's the nice chat. There it is. There we go, like 200%. Now, if I refresh that, is there a refresh button? Boy, there's a lot of options and none of them say refresh. Well, here. Up, Rogers. Not much. Finished eating earlier today. I went to the tennis courts, get a couple of baskets of balls, and then got a nice shower afterwards. Normally I get a bowl of poke afterwards, but I wasn't like craving poke, and I feel like it shows a disservice to the poke to not be craving it when I get it. Change up my skills. Opa. Grenade. Sticker. Same spot, huh? I've killed this guy like 3 or 4 times now.
Watch out!
He actually has some HP.
Identify yourself.
Give me the glowing worm poop dust that makes you see Jesus. It is. Is there a fleet battle? This not as far as I'm aware, unless you have a bunch of Thopters with rocket pods on them and you're fighting a bunch of other Thopters with rocket pods. Used to fillet fish in the warehouse on the side. Okay, that's unfortunate. Alright, see you later, Rogers. Oh no, jump on. It's the second time I've been notified that Atreides won the Landsrad. PJ joins? No? Very readable. No, maybe 30 to 40% larger. Alright, cool, thanks. Yeah. God, I need to make it narrower, but that shrinks it again. What if, hold on a second, I have an idea. Properties set its width to be 400. There we go. Is that readable? Range. Yep. More lines height. I don't want to make it that much more like intrusive though. Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest, okay? My chat doesn't go quickly enough to justify that. And frankly, I'm kind of glad for that, because how exhausting would it be to have a bunch of people constantly yapping and trying to respond to all that shit. At that point, everyone just becomes guy in chat.
Welcome back. That is forbidden knowledge. We warned you against inquiry into the provenance of our goods. Very well. We shall nudge you towards that which you seek, but only to prove a dictum from old Terra. Be careful what you wish for. Others before you have sought the same restricted knowledge, and they have all come to a ruinous end in one way or another. We cannot divulge our secrets, but you are welcome to theirs. If any survived the crash, that is. As we have said, no good will come of your investigation. Others have sought our secrets, and others have died. The shipwreck you seek is called the Delphis. We believe it came down in the blighted land known as the Sheol. I am afraid I shall not see you again in any event. Farewell.
Having a near panic attack. Yeah, that's the thing about being a streamer. Like a full-time streamer, quote-unquote influencer. It does sound like his viewers are shit, though. Sounds like they're children, honestly, if they just immediately go like that.
You've returned. Saren. He's alive. Where is he? What the hell is he doing in that fetid nest? There's no need to be so mysterious, damn you. How can I help Saren? He did he? I'm not keen to set such a weapon loose on Arrakis, but disciples of Ganaz must put school before house in these matters. You really are his pupil, huh? It is good, at least, that he is training again. Perhaps teaching you will teach him what is important.
The gameplay maybe got wrong here.
Very well. I'll teach you. The list of ingredients is unorthodox. The blade must be quenched in the blood of a slave. That is to say, a blood bag. Here's an Imperial permit. It is good for one forging. Such permits are not easy to come by for a reason, so don't lose it. Or the blade. You'll need the materials and a weapons fabricator. Now pay attention. I'll only teach you this process once.
We got this. I guess we've already been given the cert. Research schematic. Oh, there we go. Go here. You know, like, okay, there we go. The thing though, with people that don't actually have like solid fan bases and stuff like that, they're reliant on whatever ADHD amount of attention that the algorithm provides. Just a cancer existence. Oh, that's a spice blow. Where'd that come from? It came from over there. You can bet I'm getting this cheddar. Or at least gonna try to get this cheddar. There it is. That's not too far. Let me get my safety squints on. Someone else got to it first. Yep, someone else got to it first. Wait, what? Why did it breach and not actually go for him? Man, that man was right on top of it when the spice blow happened. Use the harvester on spice yet? Yes. We have a little bit of spice melange that finish. Oh, not the harvester, no. I used a compactor. The trucks, I can't afford to make one yet. I need a bandage fast. I'll burn to death.
Shield on! Watch out! Ghost incoming!
There we go. If I outrange this guy, then he won't be able to... There you go. That probably has armor plates. Yes, he does. All good. Yeah, because right now, the only spice blows I've been able to see are the ones in this overworld, in Haga Basin, and the spice blows here are not worth getting a harvester out for. Whereas in the deep desert, if you go really far north, then you can definitely find big ones that require harvesters. You kind of want a team to operate that, so that way someone can potentially, you know, cover you. Wait, is this in the shale? It is. I have 2 objectives in the shale now. Alright. Okay, game. I need to get my pajamas. I just can't select that. That's cool. Yeah, I need to get my pajamas. Otherwise I'm gonna get irradiated. Like a spice blow happened way out there. That's the shockwave effect that happens when one occurs, but we're really far away from it. Yeah, there it is, way out there. I'm not going to look around for that. Somewhere around here or something. There. Bananas. Yeah. That, I think, is the sound of something falling from space. Oh yeah, look. Something exploded up there. It's probably going to send something downwards. It's coming down. Crash ship? It might crash. I just see it flaming. It might also just drop pieces of itself and not actually crash in the entirety. Oh, no, I think it's crashing. That looks like it's very much about to crash. I don't think they can hit player bases. Also, player bases are shielded. That's pretty close. We can take a look. Really? Already? I just got here. Let's wait until he gets a little farther away, I guess. There must have been a worm nearby in order for him to do that shit. Guess we'll wait for him to piss off a little bit. Stuff in there. We got spice sand from it. It manifests. Those are unique. I've never had those before. You be able to board the ship? Nah. You're just ripping out stuff. Military power regulator is also good. Although I think we already had those. Grab heavy head wrap is garbage. We have enough spice sand for one more run of... one more spin of melange. It's there. So there too, I guess. And then we'll disassemble this head wrap. Be right back. Oh, yeah. Kind of a good thing that we don't have to board the ship, because there's no way we'd be able to board it and loot it without getting eaten. Not gonna lie. Let's spin another spice melange. We have 4 units of spice melange. Some spice residue at least. Field works and the workman couldn't swallow it? Nope. That thing is fucked. The ship shield worked, there would be people alive on that. I don't think there are. Too large for the worm. That was a small ship though. That one definitely wouldn't be. Alright, I have to craft the thingy. I'll figure out what I need if I want to craft it. Ceremonial sword. Hey, we got the blood sack we need too. If I can make rockets now and rocket launchers, does that mean I can potentially shoot down those patrol ships that I keep seeing? I need to get more fuel. I forgot to grab fuel. Probably mine some jasmine as long as I'm here. It's nice of him to offer. Shield's OP. There are ways of dealing with it, but the game doesn't have many. Mercenary Scout? Mercenary Heavy helmet, cute. In PoE 2 I heard that Energy Shield is super OP because all the nodes favor Energy Shield. There's almost no life nodes. There's a bunch of ES nodes, which is just silly. Early days PoE 1. Is that how that was? I know Energy Shield is better than life, but not like that much. Is this my entry point, or is it somewhere else? I think it's over here. Expect to see how to deal with radiation. Radiation isn't chaos damage. It's not even damage. Radiation in this game is like Deathblight. You weren't seriously challenging endgame, damn. And the wreck of the Delphus. I'm on it right now, dude. I need to go around the side then, in order for you to properly register that shit. Green, green, and purple equal. Layers, yeah. Then again, I think you could still do it with life because endgame was so much easier back in the day. Like, you just did a double dipping poison build and just murdered everything. Holy darkness. Yeah, 30%. I do remember that. I blow it up. It's pretty smart, wasn't it? Can't see shit. I think I'm expected to have the thingy that casts light around you. There's a lot of radiation gushing out of this bitch. We're getting a little irradiated here. It does me a concern. Finding loot, but like, I'm just looking to complete a mission. Oh good, I just ran through the center of it. It wants me to go downwards. I don't know that I can. You just put a glow tube here. Players here now. I need to craft a light. Also, I'm almost gonna die of radiation, so I need to probably deal with that too. How am I already on instant death danger? See what I mean? It's a good thing I left when I did, I suppose. Flown over a particularly spicy spot.
Sandstorm is approaching. Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I need to make a thing of fuel. See, is this where I find the light? Personal light, there we go. Personal light's just a glow tube with tape on it.
Sector weather alert. A
Zero
large
key?
sandstorm is approaching.
Cool, I have the thingy now. The microfibers. I guess they'll be in here now. Close the door! You're not pulling one over me. Wait. Where'd the fuel go? Get these and I'll put them in the other one. Also, we should check to see what kind of... See if I can make the better shit. Salt ornithopter shit. I could start on it. Sure, why not? They have separate tails? Do they already have tails? Need more duraluminum. Well, good thing we're going to the place that has jasmium. Holding on to way too much fuel, I'm pretty sure, yeah. There we go. Sort of edging you guys, aren't they? See if that guy that just landed on the wreck is still running around. from Delta gets not located. And KB Tour. Yeah, it's really nice. Hey, can I turn my light on, please? Thanks. Oh, this light sucks. That effect is really shitty. Just here. No, this is new. Stop! 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 This is a very well done thing, atmospherically speaking. okay, immediately. Risk of instant death, I guess. Wait, why are you doing expedition for ore? Oh, does expedition give, what does it give? Fully smelted bars or something? Yeah, that's why one of the better, I guess, the only reason you could justify doing just heavy ore nodes naturally is if you have the scarab that instantly smelts everything that you get. Does any Duners know you can shoot that down with rockets? How much risk? We can stock up a lot of sea smell later, yeah. I loaded up a thing and I loaded up a ship with about 2.4 million worth of crops and got 2 divines out of it, along with a bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna probably start sending it to Teanui though, because tattoos are better. You can get way more money out of tattoos than runes. There aren't any like really expensive rune crafts besides the one that gives you non-exceptional support gems. Levels. Time to burn a whole lot of water. Damn, I had more than I thought I did. 80k gone. Need to replenish my suck benches. I mean, I think they're kind of in a good spot. They're not as powerful as tattoos. Tattoos are kind of ridiculous. Most of them, yes. Although the unlinked one is where... damage, yeah. I know Mathel was running that for his Starfall build. Okay, so what have we made? Cabin, chassis, cockpit, engine. Hold on, how big is the hull? Did it just not fit in my thingy? No, it's 15 volume. I need a... I know I made a hull. No, that's Scout. Generators next? Generators next. %60 damage for 1 mastery point, I think is probably still worth. I mean, you could argue that a lot of Path of Exile is about niche cases because that's what makes a build, right? The inventory looks fine and well managed. Back into our other clothes. Hey, glitch is back on. Hooray! We have 3/4 of our guild online at once. I never thought I'd see the day. We're active players. I bet they're working on just building their base. Oh, Saren's and what's it called? Yeah. What's the PvP like? There's not a whole lot of PvP going on, especially on this server at least. Many players have just decided to co-op, as in like just there's been sort of just a gentleman's agreement that you let everyone farm spice because there hasn't been much of a need to like try to monopolize because there's not enough players to like really want to fight over it. But the PvP is almost exactly what you'd expect. You're fighting over spice nodes. Or you're fighting over large spice blows. People are very, very friendly in the PvP area. I wouldn't hold your breath. They haven't given us enough incentive yet to PvP. Because right now it's just like, okay, what are we fighting over? The spice? Well, what if we just didn't fight and we just let people hoover up the spice as they're able to? It's like, oh, this is way easier. The thing is, this is just in the launch period. They're letting people gear up, they're letting people get their bearings and whatnot. I assume they're going to do much more impactful things that will push you towards PvP and whatnot. Subjected as far as fuck. Not to mention, once people start getting like a lot of resources, they're going to be like, well, we don't actually need any more spice, so let's just go around and troll and kill people. And that's when things are going to get really interesting, because that happens with every game. When there's a cadence to people getting resources and people losing resources, once people start getting a lot of resources, they start wanting to fight because they're like, well, I've got all these bombs. It's very true to life, you know? I've got all these bombs. What am I gonna do? Not drop them on someone? So then you're going to see more PvP once people actually get their bearings. That's cool. Oh, Jesus, everyone's here. That was effective. Well, those were apparently the Syndicate Underlords. Good job, me. With enough explosives, I got the job done. Bird flamethrower, yeah. A lot better. Yeah, it seems like everyone else is that way, so maybe you'd get along with these guys. Because basically what people are saying, last time I went to the deep desert, is they were saying, yeah, we're not like killing each other, but if someone comes to try to kill players, we'll kill that guy. Although something about it definitely made me cringe, because it felt like, I only draw my blade to help the helpless in the video game. Like, okay, dude. Put the fedora away. But mark my words. Once teams and guilds start like actually accruing a whole lot of spice, and they have like lots of resources such that they can afford to lose a whole bunch of stuff without caring, they're gonna be like, you know what? Time to kill. That is my guess. And then you'll see war break out. Like, yeah. The dead man here. Wait, T4 Dewey, but whatever. Is there a place to go upwards? No. The Syndicate leader just higher up? And that's the last of her thing. Like we got most of our stuff is in Harco. So it is there I shall go. Oh, the border's right here. You can tell because the textures turn shitty. Fastest way upstairs is like here. Let's get a bomb out of someone's head.
I've been waiting for you. Kara's prepped and ready. Do you have the master transmitter? Very good. With this, I'll be able to sever the link, and the implant should not trouble her anymore. It is a complex procedure, but I'm good at what I do, and she's a tough bitch. She'll pull through. Oh, one last thing. She said she owed you a drink like proper soldiers, I believe she put it. You'll find her at the Salusan Bull when this is over.
She's a fun little character. She doesn't get enough appreciation.
You're back. No one said the path is easy, but you breathe and they do not. Appreciate that, Adept. You are breathing and they are not. There is no more potent demonstration of your skill. Well done. They seek a rogue Bene Gesserit? Here, on Arrakis. There is no way they could have followed me here, but this contract is clear. They seek a rogue Bene Gesserit to be apprehended and returned to the Sisterhood's care. Doubtful. Sister Mesa is the last living member of the Akazi royal line. While it's certain that her forbidden research has alienated the Sisterhood, even acknowledging Mesa's presence here would be damaging. I do not know, but if my presence is known here, then I may be out of time. I need you to investigate and learn the truth of it.
Right, now I need to skill a bunch of So when I tuned into Shroud's stream briefly, I saw that he had to do this, where it's like practice using the voice to do X, Y, and Z. And like, boy, this looks like garbage. The voice to compel, litany against fear. So I want to get this. Need that, and then I kind of want to max this out regardless, because it's a very strong skill. I need to take Compel. So I need to take those two skills, and do that, and that. There. And the last one is our edgy boy. Our literal edgy boy.
What have you learned? Yes? Truly. Place it in my hands, so that I might believe. Forgive me, being emotional. I never thought I'd hold a Damasteel blade again. You're truly keeping my culture alive. You're worthy of the next lesson. Let the blade fill your hand. We are reaching the limits of what I can teach you. Such a thing should take years. Who are you? And so it goes.
Swordmaster. I've gotten this one and this one. Low on health, you regen health faster, receive less poise damage, and reduce all stamina cost. 200% health regen. Seems pretty strong.
What have you learned? I do not know. Holding the Damasteel sword in my hands brought back a flood of everything as it used to be. Everything the universe should be. I wanted to weep, but I don't think these damn Tali-Laxu eyes are capable of such a feat. The well overflows, but there's nowhere for it to go. You've been a good pupil and friend. But these wrongs cannot go unanswered. Count Fenring cannot go unpunished. What have you learned? You're quite formal today. Well, I have a formal task for you. I feel stronger again. It's time I repay an outstanding debt to Count Fenring. Take this letter, a formal challenge of duel, to Elara Tuek. She will know how to get this to Fenring. I will send him screaming to hell as he did me. You have my respect, and I will consider your words. But this is something I believe I must do. Will you take my letter of challenge to Elara Tuek? Off you go, then.
Did I get a new sword yet? No. Did it actually drop on the ground? Oh, someone could just pick that up. Nice. Man, I gotta go to the fucking Discord mod again. Why can't you just duel her instead? I'd much rather see her die. Fenring's been a bit of a bro.
Oh look, the kitten is back. Do we have business? A challenge? How wonderfully archaic. And who do you think my master is that I can deliver this challenge? Oh, do be serious, kitten. Our relationship is more complicated than that. Let's see your mysterious little missive. Oh dear. A duel, you say? Your master is soon to be dead. That is not a boast, but the truth of how deadly Fenring is. Alas, I liked Saren.
Wouldn't use my voice to tell her to stop calling me kitten. I'd use my friggin' knife.
Choose loyalty. Choose survival.
At that wench's throat.
What have you learned? Yes? But what? You think me weak? Hmm? You think me maimed by my previous loss? Draw your blade and convince me before I strike you down on the spot. What of it? You're right. Fenring is an Imperial appointee, soon replaced. The teachings of Ginaz are what must endure, more important than my revenge or vanity. Let the blade fill your hand. That was nearly perfect. Go forth into the world, Sword Master of Ginaz.
I have a sword now. 110. That's better. First upgrade I've gotten to my... It's got the same unique modifier, too. One's a spark sword, the other one's a jolt sword, so it's the quote-unquote upgraded version. Cute.
What have you learned? I do not know. I wanted to weep, but I don't... He is.
Oh, so I just won't get a resolution to this story? It's just like... Okay, I'm gonna teach you the last of my stuff. Bye. Okay, sure. I gotta go to Arrakeen. Fitting technique to enhance your voice, yeah. The voice is basically space magic. It's this world's version of the Force. Let's see if Kara survived. Maybe she's gonna stop dressing in a muumuu. Is below? What? She's just standing at the usual spot? She said she'd meet me there. I feel lied to. Wait, are they both down here? Ah. Holy shit.
Good to see you, Trooper. Your old sergeant cleans up pretty good, huh? I feel better, Trooper. And I'll feel even better after a spice beer. First round's on me. I want to thank you again, Trooper, for getting me back on my feet. Fixing things between me and the doc. Oh yeah, I did say I had one final technique to show you. But Trooper, your training is never really over. Be sure to check back from time to time. I may have something new for you.
I don't believe you.
You're still alive, Trooper. I take that as a professional achievement. Good to see you. I'm here a lot, Trooper. It was easy to switch my addiction back to alcohol. Thanks again for your help. I've been working out with Gurney Halleck again. He showed me some tactics and techniques they learned in the war. Find me later. Much appreciated, Trooper. Happy to tip elbows with you. As it happens, yes, I am keeping busy, Trooper. I patched things up with Gurney and the Atreides. Of course, they asked me if I wanted to do a little local cadre training. I wasn't interested at first, but then they offered me unlimited drinks here, so I'm doing a little local cadre training. Trigger time keeps you sharp. You know that, Trooper. If you're killing, it means you're not dying. You keep that sass, Trooper. It'll serve you well out in the Badlands. Half the time, the difference between winning and losing is attitude.
Well, at least she looks way better now.
I calculated you returning. You're back. Have you discovered anything regarding the twisting techniques of the Bene Tleilax? That may be of use. There may be answers here, but what do I do with them? Where do I go from here? How do I proceed? I don't know about that. How so? And what, pray tell, do you suggest mag trade is? Nonsense. Who told you? I don't know. I can't. Yes. I owe you so much. I owe you one last bit of training. A mentat must cast off old agonies as a snake casts off its skin, only to grow a new set and accept all of their limitations. Let us begin. Who are you? No. Apologies. I was merely exclaiming shock at your miraculous manifestation of knowledge. I was not inviting personable conversation.
Oh, I got another Thufir's Best. Let's see. Mendex Rattle, Thufir's Best. Burst Fire, huh? $39.5 damage. Might actually be better than Takwa's double. Maybe. We'll run it a little bit, see how it feels. Thing is, this thing is burst fire and it does 60 damage a round. That's ridiculous.
It is you, my peculiar pupil. I have suspended my observations of Thufir Hawat. There are better uses of my time and talents.
Wow.
There are many wheels turning. Halting my pursuit of a patron has opened up new avenues and possibilities. My humble underworld syndicate has grown in scope and broadened in function. I am expanding to other parts of Arrakis. It seems many have need of a mentat, particularly those who lack resources of a house. Opportunity teems in the chaos. Perhaps in the future, you might join some of my enterprises. The data you collected is fascinating. A morbid mastery of medical and psychological tampering. What the Tleilaxu did to me cannot be undone. But it can be subverted, redirected. New pathways can be formed in my mind and in the universe. Perhaps I will seek out other twisted mentats and compare notes. Perhaps we can further our knowledge. Perhaps we can form our own organization. Very well. Perhaps we will collaborate in...
I sure hope not, because that would mean that I'm going into crime. Alright, that's all but one. That's the Jizzy Bezmanel line. Oops. Question is, what will allow you to shred shields most quickly from afar? Because otherwise sword masters are probably going to be dominant, because shields are so damn good. Like, the only time you're going to drop your shields is if you're shooting someone else. So you don't shoot them, you just go in for swords and like, okay. Then I guess one of the counters is to overload your own shield, or overload your own suspensor belt, and then cause them to get stunned, and then you can put a lot more rounds into them. I don't know. That's why I want to experiment with PvP, because I really don't know how the meta will develop, because this is such a different game, balance-wise. Let me see if I can finish building my Assault Ornithopter, because that's really what's going to need to be docked. I didn't realize I was that close. I just need the tail right now. Yep, tail, and then 4 wings. And that should be it. I should be able to build a medium assault ornithopter. Let me just repair my torch. That's officially at the size that you actually can't store them in your pocket. Oh. I need to repair it. Welding torch. 5 duraluminum. I need to lighten my storage. We are. Probably give the other Thufirs to someone else, because that sniper is ridiculously good. Alright. It's time. Don't have enough room. Okay. Put those there for now. Engine, cockpit. There's one wing hanging out somewhere because I didn't have enough room in the production facility. There it is. Okay, we know it's there. I'm gonna build it up here. Let me get rid of these sand traps as well. Oh, I don't have my construction tool. Oh well. Yeah, I don't have a construction tool. That's actually kind of an issue. That sounds like a big thopter. Sounds like a huge thopter. Oh, there he goes. You see him behind that, yeah, there it is. That has 6 wings. Don't tell me that the assault needs 6 wings. I'll put these bits here. I need to disassemble some stuff.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
That's what I
approaching.
was concerned about, is getting hit by a sandstorm as I'm building it, because then it'll just take free damage, which I don't want to have happen. This bitch is expensive. My deconstructor tool. Oh, what in my inventory do I? No. I think that's all. Yeah.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Now I can work on building it. Once the thing passes, then I'll build this. Customize your vehicles via welding torch? Ooh, that changes the model drastically.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm
Look at
is approaching.
that. That looks pretty slick. Okay, so it fires 3 fairly quickly. I like that. $50-meter effective range. This might actually finally be a replacement for that burst fire mullet. Oh my god, the size of that storm though. Holy. Time to build this bitch. Oh, this is gonna be a big bitch. Wait, I need a hull. Do I have a hull somewhere? Guess those are part of... Guess you don't need a hull. The hull is a whole bunch of different pieces, huh? Yeah, the hull is a whole bunch of different pieces. Excuse me. Oh, it does take... Oh, fuck. Please tell me I have enough resources to finish this. I have barely enough resources to finish this. Wait, no, that's Scout. Assault. Ooh. Cutting that close. Who's pissing off the worm? Just mashing his buttons. Oh my god, look at the size of this thing. This is absolutely enormous. Done. Oh, I need to give it the inventory. Have that around here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there it is. Need to repair it. Oh, alright, I can repair it with welding wire. Then I repair it. There we go. I guess now we load this bitch up with all the goodies. Primary things I'd want to put in are my resources, which are right around here, I would imagine. Yeah. Scrap isn't worth it. Silicone blocks would be. Look at all this room for activities. I guess that. Fashion community buffs now unaffected by things that modify the expiration. Oh my god, they just modified it? Oh, poor young Roan. God damn, that thing ate all of my fuel. That is intimidating as fuck, boy. I love it. Holy shit. Feels good, man. That ate an entire medium fuel cell. Oh, that is a deep bassy burr. Wait, how quickly does that go up this? Reasonably quick. Alright, I want to make sure I bring my scout ornithopter with me at least, though. It's pretty cool. An hour ago. Holy shit. So, fun fact, this assault ornithopter is not called an assault ornithopter just because it's big. It's because instead of these storage units, I can load it up with rockets. I wonder if I get a fuel penalty for going the same height. Well, I can't put this one in my pocket. Yeah, you get a fuel penalty. You can put the little one in your pocket, but you can't put the big ones in. Looks like they are generally slower, but the storage they have. Yeah, this one is too big, obviously. Beep beep, big bitch coming in. Oh, this isn't our base, that's what's our base. Oh, it does fit. Just barely. That part clips through, though. We just gotta construct the little shield. Like 1K volume. You're getting more granite. How in the... Okay, where's the inside of the base? Is it here? Okay, good. Oh. It looks like there were slots for it. Nice. I fixed Jungle Ryan. The snitch did it again. Where's the lie though? The boys back in town. Yep. Did he though? They just spent all their money on it. Oh fuck. Oh, poor bastards. Poor bastards. How can I not? There we go. As soon as I give them permission, it's like, joke. Joke. Frank, did you leave the keys in the car? The kids aren't here. I'm not gonna go for the low-hanging fruit joke I could make there. I see their schema. What's the theme of your base? Stairs. There's no melange in here, though. Let me figure out where the kobold paste goes. I can drop off my own personal thopter as well. Personal scoot. Slap that down, right? Oh wow, even the scan module changes its shape based on what sort of customization you put on it. Might want to close this in. Oh wait, when I'm here, I'm not technically. Yeah, here I'm only sheltered. I'm not actually water sealed, so it doesn't count me as being in the base. Ain't that something? Looks like they've congealed most of their storage. They're gonna want a lot more water storage though. But I don't like to tell people how to play the game or how to build their bases. I think that's super cringe. I think mine is up here. I'm gonna lose track of where my thopter is repeatedly. Let's see, any places I can go to compel and get corpses? Yes.
Someone here. I require assistance. Eyes
Oh,
on the
that
enemy.
really stuns him. Honey. Refuel cell? Dope. They can move this later. Boy, you can definitely hear immediately what kind of thopter it is. Wait, no, that's a regular scout. What? Why does it sound so tiny? I thought that was... Huh. Okay, cool. They got all the stuff. Seems like grabbing the load. How did I lose so much speed? They're gonna want these bits too. Hydraulic pistons are gonna take high prio, I would imagine, over spice infused iron dust. That's not remotely as good. What about these? These are all pretty much fun. White that's hanging off of my ship. How's that even supposed to make any sense? I think decays speed a bit more, huh? Such an intimidating sound. Love it. It's in here too. It looks like it would fit. I guess they sound different if they're flying away from you versus you being in it, which makes sense. I'm still giving you trouble. Aw, hope you feel better, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Good night. This is here. Fuel. Probably manage fuel here. I'm gonna guess this is where the fuel would go. This thing's a bit of a hog. You can't just coast at almost a perfect flat plane. You have to actually tilt this downwards a little bit in order to keep speed. How big and meaty it sounds, though. I think the rest of this stuff isn't stuff that they would actually want. This can't hurt to take. They got plenty of these. Not many of those. I don't know that the Opal Fire gem would be useful, but we might as well take it. Well, the only thing remaining that's valuable that I have yet to take over is water, and they don't have enough storage to be able to hold any of it, so that's what it is. We can use this as sort of a sub-refining base that has a whole bunch of extra water. The arched doorways are kind of a cute touch. Well, this looks like the right type of stuff. And then just as an overflow, we can put stuff here. There's labeling. I don't think you can make signs in the game, at least. I'm not positive. Wow, this looks so much different. That's so interesting. Oh, this is literally the only quest that I had to do is to voice people. Well, that kind of stinks. I could head north and tussle with a whole bunch of dudes up in right here. The Aegis. Let's see what this is like. Oh, spice blow? Yep. shield isn't turned on. Really? I appreciate if the game didn't send my thing down the fucking cliff. Not nearly enough. Need more. Extending little boom lane. Oh man, that's such a good Onion video. Back when the Onion was good. I'm surprised Glitch is okay with it clipping through the wall like that. I would have imagined that to give him kind of a conniption. If he didn't notice, no. No way he doesn't notice that. Where's the spice container? Here, is it? No. This one. No, 5 units of spice melange. Spinners right here. sucks. How do you fix that part? Because they're tearing it all down, Jesus. Like, it still fits, but... And it looks cool when their wings are folded in like that, but like when the wings are spread out as you're landing, yeah. Yeah, nah. Deep Rock Day sometime? We can do that. Just say when. To you. That's an extremely powerful skill. Snipers are also better, clearly. Oh. We're just leveling. Good. Glad to hear it. Some more hydraulic pistons and military bower regulators. Holy crap, that trivializes heavies. That's ridiculously strong. Can't emphasize enough how ridiculous that is. Stupid space magic. I wonder if there actually is calculated projectile time. I mean, Unreal Engine 5 can absolutely do it, I'm pretty sure. I think I need to just use Compel, because that completely annihilates heavies. That's busted. Obviously it's going to have less effect, I would hope, on players, because otherwise you could just annihilate them. I think I was already here. No, I wasn't. It just has the exact same format. I don't know how to feel about that.
I need help.
Look at all them bodies. So snipers are OP, voice is OP. Where's the damn... Where's the ID bracelet? Maybe they want that. These have to be quest-related things. I wonder if I can find more contracts now at the base. It'd be kind of nice if there were... Oh man, was I just about to say that I hope that they add stuff like dailies to the game? I hope they don't do that. But I hope they add some sort of recurring quests so I could get, you know, money and rapid stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I can go back. Scout Ornithopter Engine Mark 5. Someone, I suppose. This is just a whole bunch of explosions here, I'm pretty sure. Dude, thank God they don't require us to do a simulacrum to level 30 this league. Remember that? That sucked. Yeah, I sell my audiences with the king. They never... I mean, they're easy boss fights, but it's like... They sell for like 1.2 divs a pop. They're great for money. Who dares? Way out there, huh? Buddy. Yeah, they do calculate projectiles. Okay, cool. They're not hit scan. This is also very fun to do. Show me an MMO where you can do some shit like this. Oh god, oh god, stuck. That feels pretty good though.
Did we go so wrong? When I joined the Sandflies, we were actually making a difference, helping people. Why did our morals desert us? In the East, our brothers whet their knives for a baseless war. And in the West, our sisters feed their hedonism with stockpiles of spice. We've become a little version of the bloody great houses we condemn so bitterly. And we have only ourselves to blame. Is there no big chest? I don't think there's a big chest here. Artemis in the view, I already did those. Shield wall command.
territory though. Doesn't look like it's Atreides or Harg. There's another sandfly spot. Really worth. I think I might call it for the night, because I've been going for almost 3 hours. I think 3 or 4 hours is a good time for a stream. Also, I gotta do some stuff in Zenless Zone Zero before I go to bed, so that'll take some time. I'm gonna probably thaw out some bread and make a peanut butter sandwich with that. I'm not gonna use my good garlic spinach Asiago bread. It just doesn't quite well work with the peanut butter sandwich motif. Hey Reno, do you have ritual spect on your tree? Because one of the things I found that absolutely printed money was whenever I got a nameless king shrine, the one that, you know, makes them cackle at you, then I just did my best to defer as many pages as possible, because every single page will spawn invitations to the king. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't go out of your way. I was just saying, if you had it, then that's definitely worth considering. Crispy doses. What's this? This can go in here. There we go. This is where we put beer. Follower still suit. Interesting. Unique scavenger set, huh? Why do these have X's on them? What's this symbol for there for? I don't recall seeing that. Oh. Is it just like, that's not your gear, you can't use it? That's my purse, I don't know you. It's like a blend. Probably start some more aluminum. Oh, that's what I need to load up my thing. There's probably a shit ton of stuff in my medium metal thing. And as much as it pains me to allow other people to access it, I should. Because I am a team player. Oh, hey, it fits now. Kind of, probably. Yeah. Well, as long as I'm out here, I might as well scoop up some aluminum and stick in here. Just get everything here. Not a fan of being slow with the cutter ray out, although I see why, because it's considered a heavy weapon. Where's the team anyways? I don't see them on my map. I think they're probably in like Arco or something like that. I'm very eager to start work tomorrow. It'll be nice to be able to work on my projects. Not be just triaging. these things. Sweet, it holds it all. Excellent. Spice Melange, by the way, if you were to try to buy it, it's worth 120 Solaris a single unit. So, pretty expensive. Ship just got fucked. No, that's a spice. Spice. Hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Spice. Right on top of drum sand. It's right on top of drum sand, I think. That's so mean. How much time do I get after the breach? I just got here. Alright, fuck this. If someone else wants the spice, they can have it, but I'm getting annoyed with that. Doing the spice blow on drum sand is absolutely fiendish. What should I even get? 141. What a pittance. Guildies. Probably in Arcane and stuff. We've got 14 melange. It's something at least. All the depositing stuff will probably happen over here then, huh? Yeah, but it's gonna fill it up. It. Need to start production. Needs to be a bigger container if it's going to have any hope of holding what I have, but in the meantime I'll just stick these in here. That'll do. Holy, we got a ton of jasmine, I didn't realize. Wonder if that was stuff that I farmed previously. Oh, it's all stuffed in here. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so we absolutely need more, well, we absolutely want more aluminum so that we'll have plenty of Dura. Aluminum. So the last thing, I'm gonna check to see if I can get any contracts from the board in each respective so one of them is here. Weird. I think that's probably latency based. Yeah, we're getting poor latency for some reason. Calm spirit. Wait, calm spirit. Not hard. Let's count spirit again. Spirit through the. Oh, right. Rest in peace, those guys. There were so many cool builds you could do with those. Perma berserk uptime and all that shit. No, no contracts. About quartermaster. Is there anything useful at what is called a quartermaster? We're gonna find out. So this is where the quartermaster is.
In the name of the Red Duke, how can I be of service today? Excellent. Every little bit of help matters. But the Landsrad is a large organization. Do you know which block the recipient belongs to?
Actually, no. Won't have anything. Okay, so the way the quartermaster works is... in the Landsrad, there will be certain things deliver to the quartermaster, certain number of things. In this instance, radiation suit mark 6. Has it killed something? It looks like... Oh look, personal contribution 644. So if I kill a couple more, I'll get 10,000 Solari. Syndicate gauntlets. Let's see. What do I have to kill? Kill Atreides house troops. I have to kill Atreides. Bruh, that makes no sense. Liver spice melange. You get very little progress. One power harness. What is a power harness, I wonder? The rewards are good. So this is sort of where you can sink your resources into as well. As getting Landsrad rewards. Space! Space! We want space. One raise per second, 1300 recovery. Yeah. Does not delay inherent loss of rage. That's what killed it, right? Did someone really already scoop that? Ain't no way. Are people cheating? They use their spice precognition to find more spice. I don't know that that's not a thing. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, the other two are done as well, so I'm gonna hop off. Have a good night, people. Have a good one, and see you on Monday.